You know what, yeah? I'm so glad this guy left this comment because I've never spoken about this on social media before, ever. I'm a 23-year-old British Jamaican and I live with family. I feel like my siblings doesn't respect me because I'm not successful. Do a vid on it, please. As Jamaicans, we are trained not to respect our older siblings. I'm assuming he's talking about his younger siblings do not respect him. As Jamaicans, we are trained not to respect our older siblings. There's no hierarchy within the household. There may be the parents at the top and the children, you lot just work it out, yeah? But as Jamaicans, we are trained not to respect our siblings. I thought it was normal for your younger sibling not to respect you, not to do as you say, for you to not have authority over them. I thought it was normal until I started rolling around with my African friends. These might live on my estate. My African brethren, because man didn't hang around with no Jamaicans, all of my brethren are all African. Whether they're from Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, them man are all African. I'm the only Jamaican at the bunch. I didn't realize siblings are supposed to respect their older siblings, yeah? Until I started rolling with my African brethren. My African brethren, they would have sisters who are 1 year, maybe 2 years below them in age. But the respect levels, the authority is so vast, the older brother who's only 1 year or 2 years older than them might as well be their fucking second dad. Literally. Them man there can tell their sister what to do and their sister has to fucking do it because their parents have trained them and patted them up from young. I'm assuming, in other cultures, it's like that as well. I'm assuming in the Kurdish, and because you get me, my area, Edmund, we've got bare Kurdish people. I'm assuming in the Kurdish households, that's the way it is. I'm assuming in the Bengali households and the other households where people follow Islam and that's the way it's supposed to be. But you see, us Jamaicans and that, our culture is way more closer to English and British culture than African. 110%, 1,000%. I'm drinking a cup of tea now. Yeah, let me take a quick sip. Even me drinking tea, that's what I do. I drink tea. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink alcohol. I don't bun weed. I ain't a cat. Yeah, I drink tea. That's my tea. I could be at my mum's yard. Yeah? I'm 31 blood clot years old. I got a little 12-year-old sister. I could be at my mum's yard. That's how you know, yeah, Jamaicans, they don't train their children to respect their older siblings. I could want a cup of tea. If I shout to my little sister, Janae, go and make me a cup of tea, please. Yeah? My mum, my stepdad will say, tell him to go make it himself. They are subconsciously training the children not to respect their older siblings. When they need to realize, I'm willing to put my life on the line for this little girl, I'm willing to die for my little sister, If my little sister's drowning, I'm jumping in that river. I'm jumping in that sea. If my little sister's been kidnapped, I'm going where the danger is. If my sister is in a burning building, I'm running in there. I don't care if I die, but I'm willing to die for my little sister. And she's been told not to make me a fucking tea. You man are probably laughing right now, but I'm willing to die for my little sister. I'm willing to die for a little child that isn't even able to make me a cup of tea in that because the hierarchy and the levels have not been set like that. Obviously, my little sister will do as I say and that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but still, it's not as firm as it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because the parents are not reinforcing that. You see, if I told my sister, yo, go make me a cup of tea and that, and she didn't want to do it, parents would say, yo, hey, that's your older brother, go and make him a cup of tea. Obviously, man, for be polite and respectful, that don't matter if she's 12 years old, she's supposed to still respect human beings and that. But like, if I said, sis, can you make me a cup of tea, please, and that, and she didn't want to do it, parents are supposed to say, go make your rascal brother a cup of tea. Yeah, and that's the end of it. The parents who are in authority, they don't back you. So therefore, your siblings don't have to respect you. Forget about being successful. Fuck all that bullshit, yeah? We're just talking about normal human hierarchy within the household. Yeah? Forget about successful. Forget about the Mercedes and that. No one gives a shit, yeah? But just the normal hierarchy in the household, in the Jamaican household, the Caribbean household and that, the children, the younger siblings are not trained from day one, not trained at any time to respect their older sibling. I've seen it before. I'm not saying that siblings are not allowed to argue in that, but I've seen it before. I remember, as a youth man, I'm in a room. There's the mum doing the child's hair. You know, typical black people them, yeah? A child is sitting in between mum's lap. Mum's sitting on the sofa, the child's on the floor in between mum's lap, getting the cornrows, cane rolls, then plaited and that. You know how the thing go, innit? Yeah, boom. I've seen it before. Mum's sitting on the sofa with her legs spread wide open and that. Child is in between her legs. She's doing the child's hair. The younger sister is about 5-6 years younger than the mum. Is in the room. The mum's been a bit rough with the head. Yeah? You know how black mum stay, yeah? Bit rough with the head. The little sister said something and that. The mum tried to argue back with the sister. Next thing you know, BAM! The younger sibling, the sister, has wrapped up the mum, you know, sparked her, grabbed her, threw her over the sofa. I don't even know, how did she get over the sofa? I think she just jumped on top of her. She jumped over the sofa. I can see her grabbing her, lifting up the mum and going, shut your fucking mouth, shut your fucking mouth. Licking the mum's head on the floor, scratching on her face and that, you know. If there was respect, that would not have happened. If there was respect and authority being assumed in the household from day one, I'm not saying that they wouldn't have got into an argument, yeah? Human beings are allowed to get into arguments and that. But there's no way, the way, it was like it came out of nowhere. BAM! Grabbed her, threw her over the sofa, jumped over the sofa, grabbed her by her collars, lifted her up and started slamming her head on the ground and then scratching her on her face. Imagine you, yeah, as a 22-year-old getting smacked up by your 17-year-old younger sister if you're a gyal. Imagine you as a 22-year-old man getting smacked up by your 17-year-old younger brother. In your yard, blood. In your yard, fam. This is what happens in the Caribbean households. And the younger siblings are not trained to respect their older siblings. So respect to my man for leaving this comment, because I've never spoken about this ever before. No one's ever prompted me. I never thought to make a video about it and that. So yeah, nice one still. Nice one. But that's something that I've definitely thought about, because I didn't need to think about this video. Yeah, I see the comment. I say, all right, boom. Let me just go and make my cup of tea quickly. I'm gonna get straight to business and that, because I've seen it. I know another set of people. They're not Jamaican. They're St. Lucian. Yeah, one of them little small island people there, innit? They're St. Lucian, but they're born here. And yeah, the younger sister is more like manly and that or whatever. The older sister's scared of her. She's scared of her. And it shouldn't matter who's strong. It's all about respect. It's all about respect. As a mum, as a man, I mean, physically, hopefully you are stronger than your mum. Yeah? Hopefully you can bench press more than your mum. Hopefully if you know what I'm saying, yeah, you are stronger than your mum. You will never put your hands on your mum, because it's called respect. So it doesn't matter what sibling is bigger, taller, stronger. It doesn't matter. It's called respect. You don't need strength when it comes to respect and that. So yeah, the little younger sibling and that is a bit more rough and tough and, you get me, more masculine than the older sister and that. And the older sister is scared of her younger sister, because more than likely the younger sister has moved to her a couple of times. Yeah, because that authority and that has not been established. Now, my African brothers and that, telling you, I know, man, their little sister was 9 years old. Yeah? The little sister was 9 years old. Little sister knew how to cook at 9 years old, you know. That's how you got to respect them people there, bro. Like, they raise their children properly and that. My little sister, she don't know how to do no chores or nothing like that. At least with the African people, them, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels, the GOAT, he was talking about this. He made a video. I think the video was titled, "Black Women, Are You Raising Your Daughters to Be Wives?" The African people, them, they are. Yeah, for the most part. The ones I've seen, they're raising their daughters to be wives and that. Us Jamaicans and that, we're not raising our daughters to be wives and that. They don't know thoroughly how to cook and clean and that until they get to fucking 25 years old. But you should know how to run the Hoover around the house at the age of 10 years old. You should know how to cook by 11, 12 years old. Yeah, supervised and that. You know what I'm saying? You should know how to use an iron by the age of 11 years old and that. So, yeah, man, we're not raising our daughters and our sisters to be wives and that. Yeah, we're letting them run loose and then the city girls nonsense and that. I've got to come off this video because I only get a 10-minute limit. So, yeah, I've got like 4 seconds left. Stay wise. Ton.